Jamais vu, the familiar made strange. You're looking at a word you've written 1,000 times. Door, it's just a word. 4 letters. But today, something's off. You stare at it. D-O-O-R. It begins to dissolve. The shape feels wrong. The letters lose meaning. And suddenly, you're not sure what you're looking at anymore. It's as if the word, this anchor of language, has become a stranger. This is not forgetfulness, not confusion. This is jamais vu, French for never seen, the eerie cognitive twin of déjà vu, where déjà vu tricks you into feeling like something new is familiar. Jamais vu does the opposite. It takes the known dash and makes it feel alien. It's walking into your own home and for a breathless second not recognizing it. It's staring at a face you love and something behind your eyes whispers, "This isn't right." Jamais vu is not imagination. It is real. A glitch. A tiny collapse in the neural machinery that maintains familiarity. Scientists believe it stems from the temporal lobe, the region of the brain responsible for memory and recognition. Under stress, fatigue, repetition, or for no clear reason at all, the system falters. And when it does, your experience of the world shifts, like a spotlight turning off, like walking through a perfect set, only to discover it's made of cardboard. In one study, participants were asked to write the same word repeatedly. Door, door, door. After 30, 40 repetitions, many reported the word lost all meaning. It became visual noise, an artifact, a symbol disconnected from its referent. That's jamais vu, a brief fracture in the link between perception and memory, between the world and your sense of it. But in everyday life, it can be haunting. A man walks into his kitchen. Same floor, same fridge hum, same clock above the sink. But today, it all feels wrong. The color of the walls is off. The cabinets seem taller. The smell is unfamiliar. He reaches for a glass, and for a moment, his hand doesn't know the path. He knows he's in his kitchen, but he feels like a guest in someone else's simulation. Jamais vu often appears during moments of stress or exhaustion, but it's also been linked to temporal lobe epilepsy, where the brain's perception engine sputters just before a seizure. In extreme cases, jamais vu spirals into a terrifying state called derealization, where the entire world begins to feel false, like a film set, like a dream someone else is dreaming. One patient described seeing his wife, but feeling like she was just an actress playing her. The room was perfect, the details precise, but something vital was missing. In these moments, you are not losing touch with the world. You are glimpsing the architecture behind it. Jamais vu is a reminder. Your experience of reality is not reality. It's a rendering, constructed in real time by a mind, constantly stitching together memory, pattern, and expectation. And sometimes the rendering cracks. Think about what knowing means, what recognition is. You walk into a childhood room, the walls are the same. Your fingers remember the shape of the desk, but what you're feeling, nostalgia, warmth, grief. Those aren't in the room, they're in you. Jamais Vu breaks that spell. It strips the world of its history. It leaves only raw perception, cold, unlinked, and uncanny. In speculative thought, Jamais Vu raises deeper questions. What if familiarity is not just an emotional response, but a protocol? A neural handshake between memory and environment? What if, in moments of cognitive lag, the brain fails to authenticate the world? In those moments, are you closer to the truth or further from it? What if the sense of reality we cling to is just the default rendering setting, and Jamais Vu is a flicker of something beneath? For those who experience it repeatedly, especially in dissociative states, PTSD, or deep anxiety, Jamais Vu becomes more than disorientation. It becomes exile. Imagine waking up every day, feeling like the world is new, but not in wonder, in terror, like your memories are forged, like the world is pretending. Some say it's like wearing your own skin, but wrong. Wearing your own face, but not seeing yourself behind it. And yet, Jamais Vu isn't always a curse. It's also an invitation. A doorway into the machinery of perception. A whisper that says, this world you trust so deeply isn't as solid as it seems. It reveals the fragility of familiarity, the complexity of memory, and the strangeness of simply being. So the next time you look at a word and it stops making sense, the next time your home feels foreign or your reflection looks like someone else, pause. You haven't lost your mind. You've just slipped sideways, caught a glimpse of the scaffolding behind the stage. You've experienced a fracture in the lens. And for a heartbeat, you saw the raw feed beneath the interface. That moment, unsettling, strange, and fleeting, is Jamais Vu, not a malfunction, not madness, but a reminder that the mind doesn't mirror the world. It constructs it. And sometimes, just for a moment, the construction fails,